Our next fellow is John Ryley, who until this year was head of Sky News and one of the most important, innovative and influential figures in the UK news industry. He did the job for 17 years, remarkable longevity and resilience in a high-risk business. John was educated at Eastbourne College, where his contemporaries included Susie Eddie Izzard, still a friend. At Durham University, he says he learnt to count backwards from 1,000 in Latin and also studied English and Russian. He originally intended to be a barrister, but after a brief spell in commercial radio in Kent, he joined the BBC as a news trainee alongside one Jeremy Vine. Like his predecessor as head of Sky News, Nick Pollard, John went on to work for all three of our big news broadcasters, the BBC, ITN, and then Sky. On his appointment as head of Sky News in 2006, the UK Press Gazette described him as the most talented news executive of his generation. In 2009, he launched a successful campaign for Britain's first live televised leaders' debates in the run-up to the UK general election in 2010. Ryley has changed elections for all our lifetimes, wrote the Observer columnist Peter Preston. John also played a critical role in the successful campaign for cameras to be introduced into courts in England and Wales. He led Sky News' expansion into digital, arguing it's made it possible for the 21st century to be the golden age of journalism. He likes to paraphrase Darwin, apparently, with the simple injunction, adapt or die. Under his leadership, Sky News has used its voice to raise awareness of environmental issues, most notably with a long-running campaign, Sky Ocean Rescue, begun in 2017 on ocean health. This was followed by Britain's first daily climate news television programme. He is a proud disruptor. Giving the annual RTS Media Society Steve Hewlett Memorial Lecture this year, he criticised advertising agencies who are boycotting GB News, arguing that it represented a threat to free speech. During John's tenure, Sky News won numerous RTS TV journalism awards, including being named the News Channel of the Year in every year bar 3. In 2021, he personally won the RTS Society's Outstanding Contribution Award for Journalism. The judges said he has effected genuine change in our business. His style is innovative, idiosyncratic. His integrity, influence, and authority, colossal. His idiosyncrasies, familiar to his colleagues, include a passion for cricket and long-distance cycling and a penchant for sweaters with holes and unruly haircuts. He also races horses with mixed results. On receiving his RTS Outstanding Contribution Award, John said, "Throughout my career, I've always gone on record as saying that awards of this type are outdated, inappropriate, elitist, and generally undesirable. It's amazing how my views have matured over the last couple of weeks." His joke, not mine. We are more than delighted that he's agreed to accept this one.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'm deeply, deeply chuffed to have this fellowship, and I'm almost about to cry, actually. I'm really, really touched. Thank you very much indeed. I've been immensely lucky in my career in broadcast news, and I've worked with some brilliant people. And, you know, as many of you will know in this room, television is a collaborative endeavour. It's not about the individual. I've been deeply lucky to work at the BBC, where I learned the importance of accuracy. Deeply lucky to work at ITV News, where I learned the importance of eyewitness journalism, eyewitness reporting. And really, really lucky to work at Sky, the wonderful Sky, where I learned the importance of challenging the status quo, of doing things differently. I had a brilliant, brilliant 28 years there. I've been asked to give 3 pieces of advice to the young in the room. 1, accuracy matters. Get things right and you'll be trusted. Accuracy is so important. 2, question everything. What you read, you hear, you see. Question everything in a world today that is awash with gossip, rumor, disinformation, mistruth. Question it. The future of democracy rests on questioning information. And thirdly, be persistent. Whether you're going for a job, pursuing a story, whatever it may be, do not take no as an answer. Persistence pays off. It really does. And I've got one bit of advice for those of us in the room who are a little bit older. which I picked up from Donald, who I'm sitting next to tonight. For those of us a little bit older, listen to the youngsters in the room. They are the future, I am the past. I want to thank, in particular, two people. One is my mother, Wanda Jean, a child of the 1930s, who encouraged me at a very young age indeed to question authority, to challenge conventional thinking. And the other person I want to thank is a deeply controversial individual, but he transformed television news in this country, and he transformed sport in this country. The founder of Sky, Rupert Murdoch. Thank you very much.